I don't know what it is with War Thunder player base, but a lot of people seem to make cult-like followings of some truly bad or mediocre planes and will praise them for hours. J21s, SK60, J22, F41C, RE2005, R2Y2s, SXM0s, and late G55s. All of these planes are either outright bad or very mediocre when compared with the other planes at the BR they sit at. Pretty much all 4.3s bully J21 performance-wise. SK60 is an absolute joke to the point where even Me262s do not struggle with it. J21s are 2.3 worthy planes that sit at 3.0 and 3.7 for whatever reason. F41C is literally just an F41A with 20mm strapped to it, which also makes it slower. It's a 3.3 or 3.7 plane at best, for some reason it sits at 4.7. RE2005 has about identical performance to the 4.3 Spitfire Mark 9, except it turns a bit better and gets better armament, which again makes this 4.7 or at most 5.0 worthy plane set at 5.7. An entire BR above of where it should be. It's the same story with pretty much all the other planes I listed and some I forgot. Why is that? Before Angry Bob jumps to my throat saying, "Skill issue, you just can't use them right, learn to play," let me at least say that I myself do not do bad in these planes. Often the other way around, I perform quite decently though. I am simply taking an objective look at these planes, trying not to view them through the scope of my RB experience. Simply due to the fact that most RB players are bad and die to bad planes in situations they really shouldn't have. In this video I'll be going over two main questions. Firstly, why are these planes bad? And second, why do people think they are good? So, why do I call these planes bad? Simple. I look at their performance compared to other planes around the BR. Most of them, if not all, have performance which is simply not competitive in the slightest. When met with a patient player or simply a skilled one on the enemy team, you'll find yourself not being able to do anything else than try to push a suicidal head-on or try to reverse them. Let's use J21s for example. J21s have mediocre climb, speed, and energy retention for the VR they sit at. Sure, they have above average turn and okay, they have good guns, but that's all they have going for them. So when facing a 109 or a P51C player who knows what they are doing, your only way of killing them is pushing a risky head-on. Or again, trying to reverse, but these planes are better than you in a dogfight, so good luck with that. The problem is that even though they don't need to take it, they can just go around your stalling ass and you'll die. You'll be just hanging out of the sky, they'll just shoot you. That's all there is to it. And so, simply put, when faced against patient or skilled opponents, the planes are left with having to rely on enemy making a mistake, since they do not have any meaningful advantage over them. That's why I call these planes bad. So, why do people think these are good? Well, here the answer is not as simple. Most of these planes, however, have two or three things in common. Having good armament and being easy to aim are the two main ones. Often above average turn is also in the mix, but as we can see with J22 or F41C, that's not exactly a rule. It's easy to handle, and less experienced players will have much easier time killing things with these due to powerful armament that's, again, easy to aim. Meaning that anything that crosses their nose, even accidentally, is often going to die. We can see then that such planes are much easier to do okay in than in some planes with amazing performance but awkward to use guns, such as P39s, who, despite being likely the single most overpowered planes in the game, are slept on by the most of the community only because they are hard to aim and require a lot of time on target. After all, someone new won't be able to execute energy traps very well, they won't be able to extend and slowly build their energy over someone, they won't have the best situational awareness. So planes with good ergonomics but bad performance will likely be their first pick over the ones with good performance but weak or hard to use armament. So, to sum it all up, a lot of players simply can't use planes that are given to their full potential and have to rely on raw killing power due to inability to work their way around the enemy and their plane. This leads to planes with very good and easy to aim armament seemingly better simply because they let said players capitalize off of enemy mistakes more. So in conclusion, thinking that these planes are better is simply a skill issue. Thanks for watching and please subscribe.